I have a few things to say. I haven't done this in a while. I've been grieving and mourning. And I really want to apologize. You see, I sit here and vent and get all of these weird things, you know, think of 1984. If you've not seen that movie, go and watch it. Because we're about to be living in it. But not as archaic, unless, you know, shit happens like, oh, nuclear war. Sorry, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. Schmore. Urukure? Our towns being poisoned and the people that live in them is really upsetting me right now. You know, it's horrible that our government and cities are failing us because the resources aren't given to the people. I really want to believe in democracy. But it's failed every single time. Sure, it lasts for a little while, but it's not sustainable. Because it always allows for someone to take hold and be a dictator. And we really don't want that. And I'm not talking about, you know, the current election area. Not at all. Scalia, for all of those that are conservative or had respect for him in general, because he did have somewhat of a level head, right, in some of his decisions. I think all of them do. It's just when personal pride, ego, and other things that we don't challenge for our leaders are not made available to its citizens. That means we have misappropriation of funds. It doesn't get into the actual states that need it so that they can run as states, independent of the federal government, because the federal government should be there for as an add-on, not a controller. What happens if you have such a large thing? You boil an ocean to try and find the right things for the majority. And I'll tell you right now, if you are Caucasian, old school, you're not going to keep that blue blood. Because look at the demographics of California and the rest of the country. We're mixed. We're brown, inside and out. Okay, I really do need a tan. But my heart is. I was raised that way. And we're not asking the right questions to fix it. Just what we want. I want my rights. Freedom. We don't have freedom. Sorry? Oh, what'd you say?
Oh, nothing.
Oh.
I was like, oh.
I thought you said, oh God.
No. Well.
Oh, sorry. I was like, what? Confused. Someone was looking at the property today. The land didn't like her very much. Because when she came up, she had a pop tire. When she tried to go back down, she ended up in a ditch.
Because she didn't listen to me.
Yeah.
To turn it around.
She wasn't very kind. It's not nice. I don't give a shit about that. Just, and maybe she has social anxiety like I do too. I don't know. I'm not going to misjudge. That was probably wrong for me to say. But yeah, no, the land here is very particular, I've noticed. I respect that.
Peanut gallery here, though?
Yes. Oh, peanut gallery.
No, you don't need to put it.
Okay, okay.
With someone that lives on the property and drives up and down that fucking driveway every single fucking day, tells you to pull up to a certain spot, turn your car around, and go down front facing, you listen to them because there's a ditch on the side.
She backed out?
Yes, that's why she ended up in the ditch. She backed out.
Oh,
and
yeah, it's twisty
truck.
And it's dirt and it's packed, but we have.
It's a very thin driveway with a ditch right next to it.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, the last chick that was over here, how many times? 3?
4 times.
3 times in the ditch, took down the fence twice. By driving, whatever. Anyways, that was down, yeah. So, anyways, back to my diatribe. How do we hold people accountable? Because everything's top down. Nobody wants to say it. Bottoms up. You run the country. The rich people don't. They profit off of you. All I'm trying to do is help. I gave away my entire life savings. And I was taken advantage of because I've said it before. But I allowed myself. I take full responsibility. But I learned how to be better. Because the biggest thing that I was worried about losing was my wife overall. When I left, I knew I had to fix me and challenge everything that I thought would make me weak. And what I found is I'll always have a weakness for the hearts of others. Because I believe in people. When I vent, I say I don't. But that's part of being human. If we can't say freely what's bothering us, how we feel about it, but then making a choice of how we react or act to it, we're not being given a chance. And for any of those of you that are biblical, what kind of free will is that? Would a creator, would a mother or father, let's talk about ones that actually care about the kids. Would a mother or father want you to fear them and be scared of hurting them by everything you did? No. You want them to be afraid because, yeah, if you do something really stupid, you're probably going to get popped or whatever. Time out, whatever your thing is. My Gen X, it was popped or worse. I don't even know what boomers had switches and other things, probably, and worse. No, but the reality is you're more than they say you are. All of you. You just have to believe it. I've been told all my life how dumb I am. I wish that weren't true. And I believed it for so long. And it was because of my most recent errors in trusting people over the past few years. Because I wanted so much to believe that the trust and hope and passion that I saw in my hometown was still alive everywhere. I know it's got to be alive in my hometown. It has to be. Because I know the heart of that area. And nothing anywhere I've been has not ever been like it. And I'm sure people in the areas where I'm staying now feel the same. Some just want to get out, just like I did. But you'll find nothing replaces some sentimentality. But really, how can we work within the system and build it up without criminals and politicians, which to me equals criminals because lies. All they do and know how to do. I lived that world in the corporate world. You have to obfuscate things when you tell people things sometimes. And it killed me. That's another reason that I basically had a breakdown. No more. You should say that too.